Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and we're going to continue our New York Mets franchise in MLB The Show 19. We're up to the draft in year number 1, so we're going to kick this one off with that really quickly, just to see where we kind of are. We're 11 games out, which is not very good. We are ranked 9th overall. Again, our bullpen is really not doing too great. You know, we don't really have necessarily an overpowering offense, I don't think. But again, it's kind of just, you know, it's not too bad. The offense isn't too bad. But I definitely want to see if we can get another starter at the trade deadline. At least that, and maybe another bullpen piece. But we'll see. We're not quite up to that just yet. And I think that's the only thing we really needed to check before we jump into the draft. So let's do that. Oh, so the draft still is on Thursday, it looks like. The first Thursday of the month. So we have the 11th pick in the draft. So hopefully we can get a blue chip. If they still are blue chips. Yes, there are. Oh, this is a little different. Cool. It's a little different. I'm trying to see how you get the, oh, okay, right, accuracy. Alright, so we got a couple guys to pick from here. Trying to make a good first pick here, especially with the blue chips. So we got a catcher who's 80 potential. He's 19. Oh, I really like that. I like that. They changed that up a little bit, I think, from the current to the scouted. Maybe they, I don't even, did they? I'm not remembering things. Anyway, I like the way it looks right now. But yeah. So it's a little, I think they had it, but it wasn't quite as easy to see. Or they had something like this. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably not remembering correctly. I apologize. But yeah, I really like the way they have this set up. So yeah, he's someone that we could think about getting. He's more of a, you know, someone who's going to take some time to develop, though. He's got some decent potential versus lefties. Looks like a decent defensive catcher, but we'll see. There's probably some other guys here. Tyler Turley, closing pitcher, 80 potential. All these guys are actually going to be 80 potential, so I don't need to say that every time. But where's his walks per 9? Not the best. Probably not going to want him, though. We got Carlos Guzman, who's 21, a little bit older. Again, he's going to need some time in the minors. He's got some good contact potential there. Not a bad fielder, so he's someone that we might look to see. This guy's 22, Vaughn Skelton, big time power, good fielder. So he's someone. All these guys are, though, they're gonna take a few years to develop. He's a 55 right now. Roger Pena, second baseman, 22. He's definitely more of a defensive catcher. Got a really good arm. Very good arm. So technically, I mean, if he can get his fielding up a bit more to the potential that it could be, he could definitely play shortstop, but his secondary positions are none. I don't know if we'd be, I mean, should we change that if we have a guy that we know can kind of play? Maybe not. We'll see. But I don't know. We got Peter Takahashi, who's 18. He's from Japan. He's got decent walks per 9 potential. Good hits. He's not bad. He might be someone that we take, actually. Frank Piliero, left fielder, 19. Looks okay. And then Paul Montalvo, who's a first baseman, 19 years old. He looks good. He's got potential. So it's probably going to be between him and Takahashi, who I don't know. I want to make the first pick as good as I can get it. I feel like that's super important. Alright, so Montalvo is a pretty good offensive player. His fielding's not the best, but it's not terrible. He could steal a few bases as well. Not him. Takahashi has pretty good velocity. He's got great stamina. Hits per nine's there. I mean, we got first baseman. I know we could always use him as a trade chip, even if we had drafted a first baseman and we have a couple of young guys at that position already. But just for the sake of overcrowding, let's go with Takahashi and hope that it's a decent pick. So moving on to round number 2. Let's see who else is there. A lot of green accuracy bars, a lot more than I was seeing in the last game. Or maybe not. Definitely a few more. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got Gonzalez, who's 1980 potential. He doesn't look too bad. Scott Gorman's 21. Not the best offensive guy. Ramirez, who's 18. All these guys, again, going to take a few years. Whitfield, who's 18 as well. Rosario. Whoa. Oh, he's a 70. I don't know. Usually the closer they are to their potential, the more questionable they become. Should we go for it? Should we try it? Because look at that. God, it's good. Him too. He's even... Is he better? Maybe a little bit better offensively, but kind of the same. Alright, we're going to try it. I might regret it, but we're going to try it. Alright, round 3. I don't know. We'll see if that works. But yeah, usually, the closer the... for instance, the closer the overall is to the potential, even if the potential is 80, because, especially if it's not a very high accuracy, it's very unlikely that they're going to, become what it says, or if they're already higher up, it means they're going to decline rather quickly, or not be able to sustain that. So it's kind of not the best choice unless it's later on in the draft, but I wanted to take a chance, see what would happen, so we'll see. I saw those guys. Gonzalez, I think I saw him. See if there's anyone else. Gonzalez is another catcher. Maybe. Again, he's a little bit closer to his potential than I'd like to see. He's too close. We could always get that catcher. Connie Ozuna. He's a 70. Alright, here's someone with really good walks per 9. Hits per 9, kind of low, so I don't really like that, but everything else is pretty good. I think we're going to go with him. He's going to be ready rather soon, too, and he's not too close to his potential. And he's a left... No, he's a righty. Damn it. He's a righty. Alright, but we're going to go with him, actually. I think that's a decent pick. Round 4 coming up. Alright, let's go for some of these younger guys. Paul Miller. He's not too bad. I like his contact. He's not a bad pick either. De La Rosa? I like Gatlin a little bit better than De La Rosa. But let's see. Closing pitcher. Again, he looks really good right now, but I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep that up. If he's available, we might take him in like around 6 or something. But for right now, I'm not really looking to get him. This guy looks pretty good too. I think we might go with him. Streeter. Alright, round 5. Is there anybody left? Dallas Gatlin. He's from New York. And Lauren Anderson, of course. Let's go with Gatlin. And then round 6, maybe we'll go with Anderson. We'll see. We'll see if there's anyone better. Looks like he got taken. Who took him? Wait, who took him? Anderson. Where is he? Here he is. The Nationals took him. Of course you did. We'll see what he, actually is after this. But let's see. Who else is here? Someone to kind of take a chance on. His walks are way too low. 21, He's got potential, but he's just really close to that potential. Chris Trayan. He throws lefty. I might take him. He's not too far away with his estimated arrival time, but yeah, let's go with him. Batista looked good, but again, because he's so close, I kind of want to go with Trahan. He's got some decent per nines, and he's not too old, and he's going to be up relatively soon, potentially relatively soon. But again, the accuracy bar, we never really know what these guys are going to end up being, so we'll see. All right, let's see what our draft picks are like. Okay, this is actually I think this is the best draft I've ever done in any of the videos that I've uploaded. I tend to have a lot of problems with them, but we got a 99. We got a 99 potential. Another 93, a 94. Maybe the drafting system is just better in this game. I don't know, but really good draft. 87, 2 87s and a 77. So Dallas Gatlin is 77 potential. He's actually trending down. That's interesting. All right, so let's sign him to a 1-year deal. We got an 87 in Pete Streeter, center fielder. He's 18. He's trending up. His potential, at least. He's got some power, so that's good to see. I'll sign him to a 1-year deal. We got 87 potential in Jeffrey Bentz, a first baseman who's 20. He's trending up in both overall and potential. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. And then we have a 93 who we took as our first choice, Takahashi. He's only 18. His potential's going up. His overall's going down, strangely. But we'll see how he turns out. He's got a lot of work to do. He's only a 57. So then we have 94 potential Chris Trayan, who we got in our last pick. He's 21 years old. 66 A potential. He looks really good. Surprised that we were able to get him so late. And then we have a 99 potential in starter Chris Cortez, 21, from Nebraska, and he's trending up. So you know what? I like this. His stamina is poop. His stamina is poop. It needs to get better. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm just super excited that I had a good draft. Now I don't know how this, if it's, if anything's different, but just the fact that I've pretty much always sucked at the draft. This is exciting. So we got a lot of guys to look forward to moving ahead into the future seasons. Guys that could definitely come up if they develop nicely. That's the big if. And they can really, like I said, if they develop into what their potential is, they're going to be some big time players here. Even Gatlin, could be a good bench piece or a utility player or backup or someone that could at least fill in. So we got 6 solid players here. Really excited about the 390s, the 199, 87s. Oh my god, so good. But we'll see how it turns out. So let's move past that and stop being so excited. It's too much. Moving on, we're gonna sim to the All-Star break and see how everyone's doing. Still around 500, which is not the best. So the Brewers are offering us Eric Thames for Todd Frazier. Does Thames play third base as well? He plays first. I'm not opposed to that, actually. He's got 1 year and then he's arbitration. This is actually an interesting trade. He's hitting 233. I mean, he's got a lot of power. Frazier, excuse me, how's Frazier doing? This is the last year of his deal, right? Yeah. Alright, so he's trending down. He's still performing, though. Again, he hasn't played that much, but he's still performing. You know, why not? Why not? I think that's a good trade. It saves us some money. Someone who's a little bit younger might be able to give us a little bit more further into the future. And he plays first base, so we need a backup first baseman that works. Frazier, we will see you later. Thames, welcome aboard. So that was a trade. Unexpected, but it has been made. We'll see if it works out, but I don't know. It looked like a decent move for us to make. So Alonso's actually improving quite a bit, so that's really nice to see. So he should be ready for next season or later this year. Where is he? Oh, he's in the right field. That's right. So you know what? Since he does play first, I do just want to switch him up a little bit. I'm not changing anything. I just want to make him a first baseman and then put outfield as his secondary position. Damn it. I keep missing it. It can't go back to the left. That's really annoying. Alright, so save that. So we got our backup first baseman. I need to switch up the lineups, right? Because Frazier was playing DH versus lefties. Thames is better versus righties. We could always just put McNeil in there. I mean, McNeil's good. McNeil's pretty good. But we'll try Lagares, I think. Throw Lagares in there. The DH spot. And let's keep simming. See how we do. See if we can't get things going a little bit more. Still right around that 500 mark. It's not the best. So we split the Yankees series at least. Yes. You know what? Why don't we see who actually who's in the futures game? Just so we know. You know, it has to do with their organization, so why not? We're not gonna play it, but we are gonna see who's in here. A lot of prospects. No. Alright, so nobody on the pitching end of things. Oh, Alonso is in here. As he should be. He was there last year, I think. He did pretty good with that massive homer. That's what we're looking forward to seeing from him. We already are in spring training, actually. Alright, so let's see who's in the home run derby. We're not going to play it. We got Travis Shaw with 27, Trout with 26, Davis with 25, Blackman with 25, Correa with 24, same with Moustakas, Freeman has 23, and Carlos Santana has 21. Alright. You know, if anybody watching, you know, would like to see anything like the home run derby or the all-star game being played, let me know. Again, like, I'm just kind of going off of what I think is preferred, but, you know, if anybody wants anything to change or anything, or wants to see anything else in addition, I'm always willing to, you know, switch things up just a little bit. So just let me know if you feel like it. But yeah, let's see who's in the all-star game. Let's see if we have any all-stars. I'm assuming DeGrom is there. But first, we're going to check on the AL. I'm not going to look at the NL. I want it to be a surprise. So we got Kluber in the AL starting the game. We got Paxton, Porcello, Barucki. He's a rookie. He's having a nice year. I didn't realize he did pretty good last year as a rookie. So, wait, no, he's not a rookie this year. Okay. Eovaldi, and then in the bullpen we have May, Allen, Colomé, Devenski, Parker, Hand, and Trinan. And then on the bench, we got Tommy Pham, Aaron Hicks, JD, who's not doing quite as good as he did last year. But he's a monster. He'll take it. He'll bring it back up. Cozart, Bregman, Bogarts, Nunez, Renato Nunez, Robertson, Miggy, Jet Bandy, Perez, and then the starting 9 is Narvaez, Piscotty, Santana, Carlos Santana, George Springer, Carlos Correa, Chris Davis with a K, Chris Davis, Mike Trout, Jose Ramirez, and Jose Altuve. How's Altuve doing? 295. 15 homers. Power's coming up a little bit more. That's cool. Alright, so the NL. Let's see who's in it. We got Kershaw. Oh, Kershaw. You stole it. You stole it from DeGrom. But no, Kershaw's doing really good. Old Kershaw's back. Nice. 1.53 ERA. He's so good. He's just so good. So he's starting the All-Star game. We got DeGrom, Hendricks, Arrieta, Tehran, the rest of the rotation. In the bullpen, we have Ross Stripling, Iglesias, Knebel, Strop, Hicks, Doolittle, and Jansen. And then on the bench, we got Yelich, Acuna Jr., Harper, Blackman, Moustakas, Miguel Rojas, who I'm assuming... No, he's actually having a pretty good year. I was going to say, I'm assuming he's like the one representative from the Marlins because they needed somebody, but he's hitting 282. Not bad. You know, if he can play like consistently the way he plays against the Mets, he's going to be a good player. Or, I mean, he's already 30, but he'll be a good player. Yeah, okay. So Miguel Rojas made it. Arenado, Adam Frazier, Posey, Grandal, Hernandez, Wilson Ramos made it. Okay. He's got 12 homers and 288, so not bad. Not bad. It's nice to see someone else aside from DeGrom get in here. Travis Shaw, Jose Martinez, David Peralta, Freddie Freeman, Machado. Just see how he's doing. 19 homers and 298 in his first year in San Diego. I'm surprised they didn't get a picture of him in a Padres uniform. Joey Votto, Almora Jr., and Trey Turner. Is Harper not here? Oh no, he is here. Okay, how's he? Oh, he's hitting 255. Alright. 19 homers is just like Machado. Cool. So yeah, let's see who wins that. The AL defeated the NL, so... Or no, I don't think they get home field advantage anymore. I don't think it's tied into the World Series. And it shouldn't be, but, you know. I should have checked to see who was on the minor league all-star team, but we'll do that next season. What was I doing? Oh. Alright, so the Braves are way out ahead. 60 and 32. The Phillies, 48 and 43, 11.5 out. Nats, 12 out. And we are 13.5 out, but we're all over 500. Us just barely, but we are 6th. Wow. What about the wild card? We're 6 games back. Cardinals are doing good. Alright, so we got a couple of teams to hop if we can keep this, if we can, get a little bit better. Alright, so let's go to the trade deadline. And then we're going to check to see what trades we can make. Padres made one. They acquired Eddie Rosario from the Twins, having a nice year, 18 homers. And the Twins got Adalberto Mondesi and Robert Stock. Wait, Mondesi. Wait, is this a different Mondesi, or was that the guy on Kansas City? I want to check. Was that the guy in Kansas City? Shortstop. Where is... Oh, that's cool. It's a little bit different there. I like it. I like it. It's nice with the lights. Alright, so Kansas City. Yeah. Wow. Wait, what? When did they... Valdespin. I just gotta point him out. The guy played for the Mets. I thought he disappeared, but he's back. Alright, so how did they get him? Wait, Casey traded him? Why would they do that? All right. Okay. Let's continue simming. I just wanted to make sure it was who I thought it was. I'm surprised at that. The Rays are interested in offering us a trade. So Ronaldo Hernandez, a catching prospect? Yes. B potential 60 overall. A little bit better defensively than offensively, it looks like. For Eric Thames. What? It would help us with budget. Has he even played? I don't really think he's played. You know what? We can call up J.D. Davis, actually. This would work out really nicely. It gives us a nice catching prospect. Because we don't really have one. I mean, we have Nito. It's kind of like the same as Nito. Nito's a little bit closer. He's a little bit older. But this can definitely help us on salary. And we have a guy in J.D. Davis who can definitely play at the major league level as a bench piece. So I would definitely like to do this trade. Let's do it. Thames, I don't even know if you got one hit, but it was nice having you on the team. But now you will go to Tampa. Have a good time. All right. So, yeah, we got made another unexpected trade. So we have this guy, Ronaldo Hernandez. Again, more of a defensive catcher, it looks like, but if he develops, he could definitely have some offensive capability at the major league level. He's only 21, so it's a nice second. You know, if Nito doesn't pan out for us, you know, it's nice to have him there. But we'll see. Oh, Smith decided to get a little bit better here. 74. So we hopped over Alonso again. Alonso's still improving. That's good. He's got 19 homers. Very nice to see. So we're going to call up J.D. Davis, who's performing in AAA. He's only at 65, but I think he's just upset. Yeah. Well, no, he is a 65, actually. Alright, never mind. But he's going to be a little high. No, he's not going to be higher than that? Okay. DH, is he good versus lefties? He's okay. He's a little more evened out between contact and power, so we'll put him in there. Alright. Let's keep simming. Do they? Okay. Okay. We'll let that handle that. Trade deadline. So we are 7 games above 500, I think it said. Why am I on the roster screen? Here we go. 7 games over, 10 games out, but we hopped over the Nats and Phillies for the time being. We are 4.5 out of the wild card, so we do really need to catch the Brewers, Cardinals technically, and the Rockies without allowing any of these teams to hop over us. Alright, so we're 9th now, rated 9th overall. And again, we'll do this a little bit quicker this time. Vargas, I'd like to get a nice... Oh no. Wheeler's struggling. That's not good. Syndergaard's coming back down a little bit with his ERA, which is nice to see. DeGrom's still dominant. Wheeler is struggling, which is not nice to see. Matt is doing pretty good. Not as good as he was, but I didn't expect him to do that good. And then Vargas. Actually doing a little bit better, but still, I'd like to get another starter in here if possible. Familia is still struggling a little bit. Diaz is coming back down. Wilson came back down. Same with Lugo. So they're all kind of coming back down. Sewald went up a little bit, but he's still good. Avilon. Alright, so I'm going to call Burnett. First things first. Send down Avilon. See if we can't get another... Gizalma's doing really nice. We're going to see if we can't get another reliever. Try to get a starter. Ramos is doing nicely. I think we're going to try Mesoraco for a little bit over Darno. Because he's just not doing too much right now. Smith, of course. Alonso we're going to keep down for right now. Cano's still doing well. Lowry is iffy. I might look to move him. I'm a little unsure about it. But, you know, McNeil's pretty good. So we'll see. Herrera's doing really nicely in the minors as well, so I know his attributes aren't the best offensively, but he's always an option. I'd prefer not just yet. We have Davis, who just got called up, Rosario, Echeverria. Rosario's doing nice. It's good to see. So we have Cespedes, who's performing. I'm really tempted to trade him, but I might do it next season. I think he's got 2 more years, including this one. Yeah. It's a lot of money for him. So I'm not sure. Broxton is improving a little bit. His overall's gone up, so that's nice. Lagares is still performing well. Nimmo is performing. 21 homers. Conforto 16, so he's getting the power going a little bit. So yeah, I think the only real question marks or areas that we really need to fix is maybe bring in a reliever if we can. We might look to move on from Wilson. Yeah. I think Lugo's just having a bad year. That's my guess there. Same with Familia and Diaz. I would like to bring in another starter, though. So let's see what we can find. I might do this off screen and then show you guys once I find the actual trade before we actually go through with it, just to save a little bit of time. So I'm going to do that, and again, I'll meet you guys at the trade screen in just a second. Alright guys, so the first trade that we're going to be making is to address the rotation. I'm a little unsure about it, more so just because I'm a little unsure about what Tehran is really gonna do. Now, so far this year, he's been pretty good, and I'm trying to make it a little bit more realistic. I don't think the Braves would look to trade him if all these guys were this low rated, but they have a ton of pitching that's right on the borderline of being ready to come up to the major leagues. So I figured at least in the game it's realistic to a degree. But he's having a really good year in 150 innings pretty much. He has a 2.59 ERA. He really hasn't had a year this good since 2014, and his ERA was 2.89. He's trending up, so if he can keep this going, or to some degree somewhere close to it, this could be a good trade for us. And he is a free agent after this year, I think. Yeah. So, if he doesn't do well, we can move on from him. But hopefully this works out. Again, I'm a little unsure about it. I don't think we're giving up too much. The biggest piece I feel like is Zapuki. I think that's how you say his name. But again, I really don't like his walks per 9 and or his home runs or his clutch or his control. So I'm okay with moving him. And we did get a bunch of starters with high potential in the draft, if I'm remembering correctly. I forget how many starters we had, but there were at least 2. Anyway, I think this would be a good trade, so we're going to make it to fix our rotation. I'm not sure what we're going to do with Vargas. I mean, we could put him in the bullpen, but depending on what we find for relief help, relief, we are going to probably send him down to the minors. But I do have an idea for a reliever to pick up. So I'll meet you guys back at the screen in just a second and see if we can make one more trade. Alright guys, so the second trade that we're going to be making is for that relief help. Relief. So we're going to be getting Gil Martin, which again is a bit of a questionable trade. He is a C potential. He's trending up. And he's still 28. He is having a really good year. He had a good year last year when he played. And he's been on the Mets before and had success. So he's actually their closer. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's the Orioles in 2019, so I guess. Okay. Well, Givens could be their closer, right? Why is Givens not closing games? Because he's struggling severely. Okay, so we're going to be picking up Gil Martin. And we're going to be sending over Vargas, who has kind of become just an extra piece for us. Really isn't his salary's a little bit high for him to just be hanging out in the minor leagues, so we're gonna move him over. He will probably get a chance to play in Baltimore, so we're gonna be moving him, and we're gonna add in one prospect that we have, because we have a lot of shortstops here, and we're gonna be adding in Shervain, I think is how you say it. maybe. Trevelyan Newton, 19 B potential, 61 overall. Again, I'm kind of just going off of in real life what I know, which could definitely be completely wrong because we're in a game. But I like Jimenez, I want to keep him, and Mauricio is supposed to be pretty good too. So we're going to hold on to them, move Newton, and that gets the deal done. So that could really help us out, and that actually allows us to keep, what's his name, Wilson. So, which now has me thinking, do we have too many lefties? Which could be an issue. Damn it. We might have too many lefties, yeah. Alright, so what if we offer Wilson in exchange for someone that I was looking to get? Where is he? Here he is. Hendricks. Okay. We might be able to get this done. Flexen. No. Conlon. No. Gagnon. No. Oswalt? I guess it's close. No, I kind of want to hold on to Oswalt. What if we trade Darno? Surprisingly, that doesn't do much. Or what if we trade Nito? I really don't think he's gonna be playing much for us. We can actually trade Nito and see if we can get someone else in return. Not quite. Not quite. Maybe if we add someone else that I'm willing to part with. Tebow? Anybody? I wouldn't mind moving Davis, but it doesn't quite get it done. No. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. That doesn't even do anything. Oh my god. Alright, so maybe not that, but is there someone that we can use on their team? I'm trying to think. How many homers does he have, by the way? 33 already. Nice. Maybe Grossman. But to be playing in the minor league, I don't want to pay him that much to be playing in the minors. What was he getting? 254. I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody we really can get here. It might just be better if we can just pick up someone like a C potential, younger guy. Yeah, I mean, why not? He's a better fielder. Alright, so we can do that. So Hendricks and Geddes, I think is how you pronounce it, for Wilson and Nito. Because we did get that other catcher earlier in the year through that other trade, Hernandez. I'm not too big on Nito because his offense never really plays. Again, this is a new game. It might, hit the trends for his development might be different. But for right now, I think it's a decent enough trade. We got a couple of catchers here. That guy behind Hernandez here. Mazika really isn't that bad either. So I think it's okay. And we're getting Hendricks, moving on from Wilson and his $5 million. He hasn't really played too well for us. I'm not sure if we should be getting rid of Wilson or Avilon, but because he's younger, costs less, I kind of want to hold on to him too. We have Burnett, we have Gil Martin, who I'm hoping can perform. So yeah, this should be it. We're going to go through with this trade. I don't think we necessarily need to make any trades on the offense. I'm pretty happy with where it is. I might look to call up, for instance, Lee here, who's really performing well in the minors, and send down Broxton, who is struggling offensively. We'll see if we can make a move or two like that, but I think that's it for the trades. And speaking of, I think I am going to do that. See if that does anything. If not, we can call him back up. But Let me see. We have 26, 5, 7, 1. So we have one extra pitcher here. I don't know about sending him down. I feel weird sending him down. He should not be doing this poorly. I might send down Burnett. See how Gil Martin does. Yeah. I think that might be the way to go right now. We got Hendricks, who I'm hoping can continue being dominant for us. So yeah, I think that does it. I think we're set. Let's just go fix up anything here that has changed. I don't think it has. Yeah, everything's good there. Pitching rotation. We want to put Tehran in. He's a very solid number 5. Hopefully he can keep doing what he's been doing. And everything's good. Everything looks good. So let's continue simming. That's fine. Let's see how we do. I'm not certain that we're going to make the playoffs this year, but I'm hoping at least next year we can. It's going to be tough to make it this year. We're not too great we're not in too great of a position, right now. Only a few games over 500, so it's not really looking too great for us. Okay. Double A's in the playoffs, cool. Been eliminated, cool. Yeah, so we're back at 500. Definitely not making the playoffs this year. We'll see how everyone did, though. Alright, so we finished at 83. I know, not as good as we expected to finish, honestly, but, huh? I don't like this, how you have to, like, go... What am I doing? Oh, delete all, yeah. How you have to, like, to delete in bulk, you have to, like, go into each section, and then delete all. I liked it better where you could just delete all. But anyway, really quickly, before we end the video, we went 83 and 79, 18 games out of first. Phillies didn't even make it at 90 and 72. It was a tough year in the NL. I'm happy to see the Nationals fall under 500, but that's just my Met self talking. Anyway, so we finished at 83 and 79. What were we rated? We're rated second? Oh, that's with everyone from the minors, so we're a little bit lower. Hopefully still in the top 10, though. As for awards, yes, unfortunately, we did not make it. As for the awards, what do we got? Gold Glove for Ramos and Cano. Alright, so Freeman got the MVP, Kershaw, Cy Young, Trout, MVP, and Kluber, Cy Young, 181, wow. Alright, so Joey Votto got the batting title, Jordan Hicks, reliever of the year. Victor Mesa has rookie of the year. Yeah, Acuna got it. Like, why was he on the top prospects? I don't get it. Guerrero, rightly so. I feel like every time this franchise plays on everyone, it's like the AL rookie of the year for this year has to be Guerrero. Cool. So Votto, Musgrove. Let's see if, of course, Ramos got Gold Glove and Cano. Anybody else? Cano got Silver Slugger with 27 homers. And that's it. Okay, no league leaders apparently. And really quickly, we'll see what everybody did. DeGrom, 2.57 ERA, 18 wins, 232 strikeouts. Syndergaard brought his ERA down. That's nice. He got over 200 innings, 4.28 ERA, just under 200 strikeouts. Wheeler struggled a bit. We may look to move on from him. Not speaking in real life. But yeah, 4.83 ERA, 180 innings. He did get 14 wins. Tehran did well enough for us, 3.16 to end the year, 13 wins. Matt's 4.10 ERA, so he struggled in the second half a little bit. For the bullpen, we got Familia, who brought his ERA down, 3.89. Hendricks, 3.21, so didn't do quite as well for us, but still a solid reliever. Gil Martin did amazing. We're holding on to him. 1.47 ERA. That's insane to think that he does that. Seawald, 333. Lugo, 457. Gazelman, 311. Diaz, 343 with 45 saves. Only 5 blown. Okay, so not a ton, so that's good. So hopefully he does a little bit better next year. Mesoraco hit 259 and 27 at bats. Darno hit 190 with 1 homer. Alright, so Ramos hit 20 homers at 261. Alonso, did he play? He did not. But Smith hit 258 with 16 homers. Not too bad. Didn't really improve quite too much, so Alonso's likely will get the first base job. Cano 317 with 27. Lowry 263 with 22. McNeil 320 with 6. So that's pretty good. I really like McNeil. He's really good. Davis struggled in his limited time. 226 average. Only had 7 hits, but he'll potentially get more playing time next year once he develops a little bit more at least. Rosario 272 with 16 homers. So that's very nice to see. Cespedes 293 with only 17. That's okay. Broxton hit 213, 2 homers. Steals a lot of bases though. Lagares 271, so a nice offensive year for him. Lee hit 185 again. Limited time. Hopefully he gets a little bit better. Nimmo hit 280 with 33 homers. He's got potential, guys. He's good. And Conforto 21 homers, hit 270. Very solid outfielder as well. So yeah, a little bit of an underwhelming year. Just to save on time a little bit, we're going to go through the playoffs really quickly in the beginning of the next video, because the thing is going to like stop recording on me. I apologize. But yeah, not the best season. Hopefully do a little bit better next year. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll continue into the off season in the next video. And again, until then, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys soon.